pride in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. L, L, L. This is Friday Night Football.
Good evening. Welcome to the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, home of the LFL Chicago Bliss. Tonight, LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2.
We got 2 threesomes on both sides that are pretty good, Tommy. There you see. This is not the Linda Brenner we know from last year. 2 of 12 last week, trying to get started, and not that feel-good feeling you want when you open up the season or open up this game on the road. And there you see Deborah Poles, a really good linebacker on the other side for Chicago.
Brenner under center. Handoff goes along the right side. There's a big hole. She's in Chicago territory down to about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Football just outside the 10-yard line. Handoff goes along the right side. She's inside the 10, down near the 5-yard line. 2nd and 4. They've almost got to throw the football here because you don't want to have to throw it 3rd and 4th down. If you don't get it here, you almost have to throw it, I would think. They don't. They run it. Coming around the left side looking for an opening and a great stop. DeJong came around the left side.
That's a hell of a football play.
Oh, yeah. And you got to think they'll look for
delayed blitz.
It is incomplete.
Only times you'll see kicking in this league is at the beginning of the game and the start of the second half.
Can Tasha Pryor, the tank, can she gain 100 yards in a game, do you think?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Even with the minimum of, or the maximum of 2 plays running the football, and I would milk it till the cows come home.
And here she comes. Oh. Look at the shoulder. The tank across the 10 out to about the 12. What a shot. Tasha Pryor says, welcome to Chicago.
Folks, that's not just a tank. That's 4 of them, okay? Now, Tom, we talked about being physical. There she is from Indianapolis, Indiana. Loves to play, 5'10", 140 pounds, and she ain't messing around.
Jarrett now fades back, looking to throw. Steps up under a little pressure. Throws falling down. It's intercepted, picked off to the 10-5 touchdown.
And the Bluebirds are already out for a Chicago Bliss team that everybody loves. Now, as we see here, Tommy, at the 2-yard line, you know you're going for 1 point. At the 5, you can get 2 points. We don't kick.
Here's Lori Wright, comes along the right side, and the extra point is good. 7-0 down.
How does a rookie quarterback respond after an interception for a touchdown?
Motion goes to the far side. Jarrett hands to Pryor. Here comes the tank. She's across the 20. She's into Dallas territory. They can't get her down. She's finally down at the 15-yard line.
This woman, ain't a whole lot of fat on that body.
No.
She's bringing a load and knocking you out. The Chicago fans love her. She's almost a cult following in Chicago. And I got news for you. To compare her, this is a Jerome Bettis. Nifty on the feet, but can bring it. And that's the ultimate compliment you can pay. Bring it hard every single down. And you take a look at that, folks, that body. You want to try to tackle her? Now, guess what? Neither does the other team. Neither does the other team. And she's so special at what she does. And then she even admitted her biggest obstacle is overcoming her weight to play in this league.
Yeah.
Keep that weight, girl, because you're bringing it.
Oh. Up, the motion, no call. Now it's a direct snap. And here she goes down to the 5-yard line. It's a fumble picked up by Dallas.
No whistle, Tommy.
Brenner fades
nice
back,
block.
looking, steps up, throws, looking long for Spinato. The pass is overthrown and incomplete.
Well, we saw DeJong and we saw Lori Wright on the first drive carrying the football. Nice job up front by LA's pass protection, but they only had to block 1. But got to get the passing rhythm if you're the Peyton Manning of this league, which is Linda Brenner.
Comes around the outside. Oh, and she hit hard at the 10-yard line. Look at the gang tackling by the Bliss.
Let me tell you, if you think you want to question the commitment to these girls.
Oh. Fakes a handoff, now comes along the right side, and what a shot. She got to about the 13-yard line, and we got bodies flying. We got people going down. This is a defensive struggle.
Chicago would have to be high on the power rankings.
They're up there,
if you're talking about the whole league. Dallas trying to end those power rankings on Chicago tonight.
Brenner fakes a handoff, fades back, looking, steps up, throws, and it's incomplete again. Just what you're talking about.
Turn the ball over again now. Chicago's got it in great field position.
Handoff goes to Pryor, and the tank is not going to go very far this time. Very well read by Dallas.
4 offensive plays for Dallas. Guess who's touched it every time? Tommy, I love it. We're here in Chicago, and Daniel Hawkins, you mentioned, the linebacker for Chicago, or excuse me, Dallas. And there you see Stacey Jarrett, the quarterback. We'll get back to Daniel Hawkins in a second. This is the rookie quarterback, Jarrett, who's over 2 throwing it.
Now she's going to run it. Oh, what a tough tackle.
Hello. Woo! Great job, Jarrett, out of the pocket.
We'll be back to LFL Friday Night Football on AMTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
She's a star in the making.
No question about it. And here's a girl volleyball track, competitive gymnast, and now she's playing inside linebacker in the Lingerie Football League. Growing up competitive gymnast, and I love the fact that she can still bust a backflip, she says, at any time. Well, if she gets a touchdown, you may see her bust a backflip. I love the dedication that some of these gals have. Chicago, speaking of which, neither passing game has gotten into the rhythm.
No, not at
a lot
all.
of good tackling in this game so far, Tommy.
Another 4th down in Chicago, knocking on the door here, but they need to get something going.
And Stacey Jarrett is in the backfield, too. Jarrett quarterback in the gun.
Fakes a handoff, looking down the field, steps up, throws, and this one's picked off. That's Mosley who's got it, and she's hit hard. 2 interceptions now by Dallas, as Chicago's tried a couple long passes, and Dallas has gotten them both.
Well, people are saying, could you bring back Ellie Cartabiano from last year, the quarterback? But no, they believe in Stacey, and they think that she can get it done.
Brenner fades back again, steps up, throws. DeJong's got it. She stopped immediately. But DeJong inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line, and Dallas is marching down the field.
I like to see more pressure and force interceptions and tip balls. Good job by Brenner getting into a rhythm.
Handoff in motion, comes along the right side. She's inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
Is that Spinato? Did Spinato?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, Spinato.
About 5 yards.
The foundation is there on Chicago, and with Brenner, the foundation for Dallas also.
Brenner fakes a handoff, goes along the left side. What a tackle! Oh, man.
Use your body to get into the runner and wrap up and knock the crap out of somebody, and that's exactly what Heather Furr did. Well, look at that, 5'7", 135 pounds, bringing noise, coming from her secondary position and putting it on. They do this because they love it, and they're getting paid, but they got jobs and kids and the rest of it, and crazy husbands like the rest of them trying to deal with it.
Brenner fades back, got some pressure, rolls out, threw off of her back foot, and it's incomplete. She got pressure there and had to throw off of that back foot.
Tommy, you can't argue with me about who the best running back in this league's been for 2 years, can you?
There's no doubt. When the tank gets it, she's a beast. And here she comes, lowers that shoulder. She's out near the 1st down mark. She doesn't just look for contact. She anticipates it.
And Dallas knows that they had to come up and bring it. This is one of those, Tommy, I can remember one of my great offensive tackles, Gary Zimmerman, who's a Hall of Famer from Minnesota. Whenever we'd have to play Reggie White, and as good as Zim was, it was beads of sweat. The guys on the team give out all week long, beads of sweat for that's it. And this is a Hall of Famer. Oh, right. God rest Reggie White. So I got to block him. It's the same way. When you got to play Tank Pryor, you're thinking, this is not a good week to eat, or I better eat a lot or something. Yeah, exactly. And it's understandable, because I want no part of it either.
Trips to the right side, looking along, steps up, throws, and throws a strike to Heather Furr. She's inside the 15, down to about the 13. Big 1st down for Chicago and a big completion for Jarrett.
You see her stand in there, Tommy, and deliver that football. We talked about the cannon for the arm. Just had to get her accuracy and rhythm and confidence going. Now, I like it. That's a 21-year-old gutsy person that says, you know what? Screw it. I threw 2 interceptions. I'm about to bounce back. Boy, does it make them scary when she can throw it like that. And in the Wildcat again with Pryor.
Here she goes, rolling around the right side, trying to get away from one, does, and falls forward down near the 10-yard line. You think you got her? Think again. Motion goes to the far side, now stops. It's a pitch to Pryor. She gets bangs off of one, still going. We'll be back to LFL Friday Night Football on AMTV.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back with LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2. Here comes Chicago, 4th and 8. Jarrett fades back, steps up, throws, and that one was almost picked off.
Got to protect your Dallas. Throw the ball deep into the end zone. Take a
You
shot.
got no timeouts
Take a shot.
left, so you got to stop the clock.
Throw it to Mosley. Throw it up there high.
Brenner thinks going to do just that, and it is caught. Mosley's got it down at about the 16-yard line with 4 seconds to go. And the clock is stopped.
Great job by Brenner. See how effective she is. I mean, he didn't play and let Mosley have a chance to go up and get it.
And now it goes over her head. She's back at the 15, picks it up.
Why are they stopping?
I don't know.
They're playing play still?
And now Brenner's upset. I don't think Brenner realized that the whistle had not sounded.
Ball snapped over your head. The play's still in play.
Absolutely. That's a live ball. Very nice. Here's our stats. Dallas a little bit more yardage, but Chicago ran it very well for 45 yards. 4 Dallas first downs, just 1 for the Blitz.
Who's going to respond offensively here in the second half?
Kickoff bounces, picked up about the 7-yard line, across the 10, out to maybe the 14 or so. And Shannon Renee there with it, and Chicago will have it, and you know what's coming now. All right, guess who's in the Wildcat? The Tank. Tasha Pryor gets it. Here she goes, right up the middle. Look at her go. She's still on her feet. She's to the 20. Fights down to about the 16-yard line. The Tank is rumbling.
And if you're going to move the chains, we don't have a lot of plays for 4th and 11 in the playbook time.
No.
Don't have many for 3rd and 11. We'll see. Tank Pryor might want to get this football.
Jarrett fades back. Look at the rush. Now she's got time and she's going to run. She's in trouble. Got no chance. That's one thing with Dallas's team speed.
Love them.
You're going to have a tough time coming out of the pocket and gaining a lot of yards.
Gotta get going.
Brenner. Handoff. A double handoff. The reverse. She'll come along the left side and got some room. And she's out near midfield where she's finally stopped on the sideline.
Now, see, I like that. Coming out doing so. There's Mosley. We say put the ball in your best player's hands, and you did. You went the double reverse. You had the momentum and a team that pursues really good.
Brenner. Handoff.
Love the crossbuck action.
DeJong has it out near the 20-yard line. And look at this. After every play, we got people talking and pushing and shoving.
And maybe Mosley is getting double and triple team, and another bad snap by the Dallas center and putting Linda Brenner in position. Unforced errors. If this is a tennis match, it's 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. But Dallas is still winning because of the defensive touchdown. You can't be snapping balls over the head. You got to give it a chance. That's the second time when Dallas has been driving, the ball's been snapped over the head. No wonder it's a defensive struggle.
Here's a problem for Dallas. Not only is it 4th and 25, football's at the 11-yard line. If Chicago gets it, they're knocking on the door.
Got to change field position a little, and we don't punt in this league. Got guts in this league, we don't punt. Pressure on Brenner to make a play.
Brenner fades back, looking long. She's going for it all, and it is way overthrown.
What do I say every week? First down's most important down football.
Absolutely.
And Dallas put themselves in a bind now, and 4th down, they had to turn it over. 11-yard line.
Here she comes.
Shocker.
The Tank gets to the 5, bounces off her touchdown. Tasha the Tank Pryor came around the right side, broke 1 tackle, and then slides in for the touchdown. Like that dance afterwards, too. Dunmore last year was right there. She was terrific.
And a teammate at that.
Yep. Handoff goes right up the middle, and getting a couple. Terrific tackle on the play. Deborah Poles delivering some wood on that one. Rice on the defensive line. There she is on the left side, and here she comes.
Great handle by Brenner.
Throw is complete across the 20, and she's very close to the first down. We'll have to see where they mark her.
Put yourself down.
Danielle
Chance to get
Moynier
the
with
first
the
down.
tackle. She started
First time we
at
called her
safety.
name.
Yep, and now she's moved up the corner. We'll take a break here on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
4th and a yard. Brenner fades back. Got to throw, and it is caught. First down.
Very nice.
Big pass and catch.
Really, really nice job by Linda Brenner trying to get this team back into a rhythm. Put them in a bind. Now it's 3rd and 20. Guess what? Good luck.
And they're going to run it. Daniel Hawkins lost it, now picks it up and gains some ground.
And I don't know what it is because they're well coached. They've been disciplined in the past. They got one hell of a quarterback. A trio of DeJong and one running back Mosley. Their defense, Hawkins will hit you. They just haven't found it yet. Maybe it's because the opponent's pretty good too.
Yep, 4th and 15. Brenner fades back. Got all day. Steps up, throws, and it's incomplete. All right, Chicago with it. 2nd down. Jarrett fades back, looking in the end zone, throws it, it's caught, touchdown.
Great job of changing up now. Yep, take that bow, young lady. You're a rookie. What about too many times? Nice job, though, with the throw. Great read. See, Chicago can celebrate with this. The field position has killed Dallas. They've given the ball away too easy.
Motion. Pitch to Pryor. Here she comes along the left side. Gets away from one. Gets away from a second. And the tank rumbles in for the touchdown.
Best player in the league. I'm just telling you. What should I say? The most dominant player.
Dominant,
yeah. There may be better athletes. That's
Here she goes. Watch this. Watch this. Halftime. The most muscular pose. And the crowd of players all around. They love their stuff.
They bring it.
Handoff. They go with the reverse again. Here comes Mosley. Mosley across the 20 out to midfield. She's got some green in front. And finally brought down about the 15-yard line.
Guys, after all this, after everything we've talked about, the score is 14-7. This is must drive for Dallas, or they're going to be 0-2 and have a hard time making the playoffs. And it's already this early in the season.
Handoff. Here we go. Again, what a tackle. Down about the 12-yard line. There's a handoff down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line.
Got the whole offensive bunch set here trying to offset Chicago.
Roll to the right side, and that is going to be a drop and a loss on the play.
Chicago looking for another big goal line stand for them 2 minutes ago. And if you want a leader, this is the best one in the league at quarterback in Linda Brenner.
Brenner comes around the outside on the run. Nowhere to go whatsoever. Another terrific tackle.
Deborah Poles, their linebacker inside, has made about 5 unassisted tackles in this game. Really, really good in the open field. At 3rd down now and goal for Dallas trying to score.
Dallas has got to throw it. Brenner fades back under pressure, steps up, throws, and it's intercepted. Furr has got it, and now she just goes down to one knee with 1:15 left. Chicago looks to put this baby away.
Tom, Heather Furr is a rookie. And how many times will you see a rookie play smart football like that? Intercept the ball at the goal line, start to come out, see a bunch of Dallas players around, get down on one knee, see kill the clock. Great job. Now that's the 2nd goal line stand for Chicago. One now, this one on a turnover, the other one on downs. Field position has been monumental in this game, and Chicago has won the field position.
Gee, and Sean, where would you guess the ball is going to go on this play?
I would actually put Tank Pryor in the Wildcat and let her carry the football.
There she is.
You
It's
don't
coming.
want to risk the exchange.
Nope, it's coming.
Yep.
The tank has started up, and here she goes. She's to the 5, across the 10, look out. She's out near midfield. Tasha the Tank Pryor is a one-woman gang.
And Chicago looks just like Chicago, physical and defense.
Fake the handoff. Jarrett's going to keep it, comes around the right side, and she gets down to about the 17-yard line. But you know that Jarrett can play football.
I got Michael Jordan. Now I just added a little bit of Scottie Pippen around. Well, let's not go overboard. There's Mike there.
There's Tasha, 115 yards, 8.5 per carry. And now she's going to throw it, and does, and it's caught. Down to about the 10, still on her feet to about the 7. Chicago threw the football.
Nice job by both teams. Physical, hard-fought game. Hand it to Pryor or hold on to yourself. There you go, the quarterback.
Lindy in Chicago is going to come out of here and get a win. And a big one at home over Dallas. And Chicago sends a little message. You're coming here?
Yeah, when you asked if she could rush for 100 yards.
You are facing a tank.
Yes, and a tank and a whole artillery factory. There you go, Tommy. Look at that. and most of those about 98% of the offense went right through Pryor.
115 of 118 rushing yards.
Yes.
How strong is that?
And a good win for the rookie, Stacey Jarrett. Both coaching staffs do a nice job, but I'm so impressed with the way they run it, and now they can throw it.
And now you got San Diego, LA, and Chicago all 1-0. Dallas 0-2 in trouble. Seattle 0-1, still got some time. Great game. We'll see you next week. Baltimore at Philly Friday night, then Tampa at Orlando. Good night, everybody.
Sucker Free is all new every Sunday. We're counting down the best in hip-hop every week and bringing you the latest news in the game. Hosted by me, the People's Choice DJ Envy, giving you a straight shot to today's hottest artists.
I want to know about some of your money. I've seen a lot of cars.
Sundays are Sucker Free. Sucker Free Sunday, the home of hip-hop. Let's get it. Sundays at noon.
Good evening. Welcome to LFL Friday Night Football in Trenton, New Jersey tonight. The Eastern Conference opener.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, racing, keep smashing. This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome to LFL Friday Night Football, the Passion Nation. The Philadelphia Passion fans are ready for this one. Quarterback Crystal Gray and her fiery lineup of Baltimore Charm rookies and the powerhouse veteran-packed Philadelphia Passion. Backed by Tyra Lusby, last year's human highlight reel. And Sean, let's start. Quarterback by committee.
Committee usually means you don't have one, but Crystal Gray, who was the New York Majesty last year, free agent pickup from Baltimore, she'll come from Buffalo to play in this. We expect her to get a lot of time in this game, but don't think she's going to start. Then they turn this over to Samantha Allen, the rookie, to see if she's got not only the passing skills, but the leadership qualities as a rookie to unseat Philadelphia, who is an explosive football team on both sides of the ball.
And next one, you've got Taming the Tiger.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Yeah. This is the most explosive, electrifying play in the league. Tyra Lusby. Think Chris Johnson at running back from Tennessee and Andre Johnson, the wide receiver from Houston, combined into one. This is the player that you must keep on the sidelines because she has the football in her hands. Great things happen.
And finally, what is LFL 2.0?
Tommy, each week we're going to highlight a rookie talent or great rookie talent. This week we have a pair of them. Bookend defensive ends, Danielle Gassler. She's one of them from Pennsylvania. She's explosive. She can get after it. Got a great motor. And when you have one, you try to double team, but what happens? Then you bust out the other one. And that would be Heather Roy. This girl can flat out get after it. And when you got both of them, Tommy, good luck trying to stop one.
Got a great crowd on hand, and we are ready for Friday Night Football. A very interesting matchup between a team who believes they're pretty good and one that really doesn't know.
Now think about this in the preseason rankings. Here's Baltimore, a new franchise, ranked 5th in the power rankings. Going against Philadelphia, ranked 7th. So you think there's a bone to pick by Philadelphia?
Jersey gets the starting quarterback. She hands off first play and going nowhere. Fumbled the football and got it back. Ida Bernstein lost it and got it back.
As you see Samantha Allen, the quarterback, can this rookie handle Philadelphia here playing in her first game?
Fades back, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Looking for Casey White. And now you are at 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. Not a whole lot of plays called, and especially for her rookie, getting her 3rd snap, Samantha Allen, with Crystal Gray standing over on the sidelines. You wonder what they're going to do. How long Samantha Allen, does she last long in this game? Can she handle this fierce, fierce Philadelphia team?
Pitch goes to Bernstein. She comes around the left side. She's got a seam inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. And it will be 4th down, 4th and about 3 or so.
Ida hitting it hard. 5'9", 155 pounds. She's bringing it. We spent some time talking to her. And while Baltimore, Tommy, being a new team, but they still feel pretty good about it. They still feel pretty good about themselves going into this game. And I think their power rankings is overrated. Do going in because the experience matters because you don't have enough tape on people. And there's not enough tape on Baltimore, so maybe they can sneak up. But nice drive here to start out. Giving the ball to Ida Bernstein is a pretty good way to go if you're Baltimore.
4th down, they've got to throw it here. And the pass is incomplete. And that one, Sean, was bounced in.
Rick Reeder was talking to us, the Baltimore coach, saying that he hasn't noticed anybody calling games properly. So we'll see if Rick can live up to the confidence that he showed. But they're on defense now, and here's quarterback Christy Bell, who's pretty doggone good.
Oh, she looks terrific. She is, in the preseason, they said she's handled things very well. First pass is caught. Nice cutback. Gets out to about the 21 or 22-yard line. Handoff goes right up the middle. No, fake. She's looking long. Throws, and it is caught. Touchdown.
And when you could run the football, you set up the deep pass. Great job by the Philadelphia and the great throw and finish.
And that's Bell, the quarterback, comes around the right side, and she does not get in.
No, she sure doesn't. Crystal Gray, who was with
New York,
New York last year, the Majesty, came over now and drives all the way from Buffalo, Tommy.
First throw is, I believe, a little bit low.
She drives from Buffalo to New Jersey. Or
7 hours.
Should I say to Baltimore? 7 hours both ways.
And then
practice
7 hours
the game.
back. Yep.
I don't love football that much. But she does, and that's all that matters. And Crystal Gray came over. She gives them a veteran experience. They already put the rookie down, Samantha Allen.
There's a pass. It is caught by Tegler. Brittany Tegler there with the catch, and Jaleesa McCray with the stop. 3rd and 9. Here's Bernstein. Cut back over the middle, and she's going nowhere. What a terrific job by the front three from Philadelphia. There's no room. 4th down here.
Must go for it. We don't
fades
punt this
back,
week.
throws, and it is incomplete.
And look at the great field position already.
Philly's got it at the 19-yard line. Handoff goes right up the middle. Look at this. She's got all kinds of room inside the 10 down to about the 9-yard line.
Philadelphia fully expected to be physical this entire game.
Roach, the running back. She'll get it this time, now trying to cut back. And a great defensive stop.
Nice job by Baltimore. Did you know that they're all fantasy quarterback? Jamie Dimon didn't even make the team this year.
Yeah.
Didn't even make the team. And Heather Perez, who was an all-fantasy wide receiver, is a backup now.
Pass goes, it's caught inside the 10, down near about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Handoff goes off the right side, and she's going to just waltz in for the touchdown.
Too easy.
Little pitch goes to the right side, and that is caught. Mary Rose Roach in for the extra point. We'll be back to LFL Friday Night Football on MTV.
This is Friday Night Football.
Hands off. Here's Bernstein with a nice hole. She's got it across the 15, out to about the 18 or 19-yard line. Let's call it a gain of 5. Fake the handoff. Gray fades back. Now she's in trouble, and she's going to be sacked. Down at the 14-yard line. And let's listen in. And you've got to think now that Philly's going to say, okay, you want to hand it to Bernstein? We're going to take that away. What else can you do?
That's exactly right.
Throw goes over the middle. Pass is caught, and should get back to about the line of scrimmage. A play ago, out to about the 19-yard line. Handoff goes along the right side. Look at her just motor inside the 10. Bell with a pitch. There's Roach. She's inside the 5, down to the 2, down near the 1-yard line. Pitch goes to Lusby around the right side. You won't catch her. That's 6 more, and Philly is rolling.
Baltimore, a new franchise.
There's Tegler, who sees across the 20 out near midfield where she's hit hard into the board.
Now, see, I love that play. The inside handoff. Good job by Britt.
And right now, Philly doing everything right.
Well, you can't just keep throwing the ball 2 or 3 yards. You got to stretch the defense out. If you don't stretch them, they're going to keep squeezing and squeezing. You got to throw it down the field.
Bernstein cuts back. Nice cut back. Oh, look at the hit. And she is down after a gain of about 9. Ida Bernstein, a tough shoulder, and she gets about 9 yards on the play.
These wide receivers can't beat us deep, so we're going to squat on everything. And until you can throw it over our head, forget you.
Fourth down, fake the give, looking long, looking for Steffi Thompson, and it's incomplete, overthrown, and Philly gets it back. Bell, the quarterback, 5-step drop, looking long, looking for Heather Roy, and it is incomplete.
Nice job in the secondary. Brittany Tegler, who did a nice job in making the run early, kissing those biceps, and that's what Brittany was brought here to do. Nice job of breaking it up. She's not just a hitter, she's also pretty fluid in the open field.
Little pitch, now a cutback. This is Lusby. She's across the 25, still on her feet, across the 20, down to about the 18-yard line.
And it doesn't matter if it's Roach, Gassler, Lusby.
And here
Bell.
is Roach. Look at her go. She gets away from one defender, gets away from another. She's down near the goal line, and she is in. Touchdown.
You see how they tackled Tommy? They didn't. Everybody trying to grab with hands above the waist.
Crystal Gray fades back. Now she's going to run it. She's across the 15, cuts the... Oh, what a shot! Gray just got hammered at about the 18-yard line. Oh, what a shot. So let's listen in.
Making more plays, a lot more confidence. Baltimore seemed more confident coming in. But if you want your physics PhD lady, turn around and hand it to Ida Bernstein. Going downhill is good physics. And there she is with the carry.
There's the pitch, and she gets out across the 20, out to about the 21-yard line, and Philly is right there.
And there's Danielle Gassel. How many times are we going to call her name on defense tonight?
Apparently a lot.
Yeah.
Bell fades back, looking over the middle. Little pitch goes out to McCray. She's got it. Cuts back across the 15, makes another one miss. She's down to about the 10-yard line.
Tommy, I fully expect at the end of the year, Philadelphia to be hanging around.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes championship time,
They
I really
just
do.
missed making the playoffs last year. Looking for Lusby. She's got it. Touchdown. A common refrain. Touchdown, Philly. Lusby giving a little mouth-to-mouth and trying to revive that
That's a little
football.
Chad Johnson. That was little Chad Johnson. He did that too.
Here comes Tegler along the right side, and she fights her way forward. She's got 4 defenders still carrying people. Gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play. 4th and 6 with 2.5 seconds left. It's going to be a pitch to Bernstein. She'll come along the left side. Gets away from one, gets away from another.
I mean, I love her as a football player.
She's terrific.
She just in an overmatch. I mean, they're in an overmatch situation. Dominant first half by Philadelphia. There you see the numbers. Christy Bell's done a great job throwing the football, and the defense for Philadelphia has dominated the charm. Coming back with the second half.
We'll take a break here on MTV2.
This is Friday night.
Back with LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2. She'll fade back, looking to throw early. Looking long, looking down the field. She's got Glasser. Touchdown! 1 play and 6 more go on the board for the Philadelphia Passion.
Well, we've seen wide receiver Danielle Gassler play defensive end and get a sack. We've seen her come in here and run deep and carry touch the football. 2 now great play-action fakes. What a way to start the second half. That's the way you start a second half. 1 play, touchdown. And this may be at 33-0 half, maybe the only sport where you can be up by 30-plus points and not a soul leaves the building.
Oh, yeah. Ida
They're all
Bernstein,
still
look
here.
at her go.
I want to get back to Ida Bernstein, and she really has been clearly their best player, and there she is on the carry
Look
again.
at her go along the left side inside the 15. There she goes again. Look at her just knock one down. Down 40-0, Sean.
When you're winning big, anybody can play.
Absolutely.
But when you're losing and taking a butt kicking, how do you respond?
Yep.
This is where character is, and we're going to find out just how good they are and just how much their coach, Rick Reeder, has taught them. And I think Rick, in talking to him, understands. He's coached at a high level. He understands what to teach these girls, and I give them credit. Philadelphia scores, and what do? Baltimore comes back out and answers after a pathetic first half. When you're in control of a game 40-6, it's pretty easy to call plays if you're on the Philadelphia side of the ball. And it'll be a great learning experience for Baltimore.
Bell will fade back, Looking long again, steps up in the pocket. She's throwing long, and it's caught again. 10, 5, and touchdown.
Obviously, Bell get involved. We've seen Roach get involved, and now you see that touchdown pass to McCrary.
And there's Roach again, who just waltzes in for the extra point. And we understand Baltimore's having trouble. Philadelphia's talking to everybody in the East right now saying, you want to get to the playoffs? You're going to have to beat us. Gray in all kinds of trouble, and she's hammered. Heather Roy with a sack. Gray turned around trying to hand it off, had no chance.
She made the point during the break that
Crystal Gray
has no shot at quarterback because they're in the backfield. You saw Heather there getting in the backfield before the running back could even touch the ball.
Little pass. This is Bernstein. Nice move. She's across midfield and into Philadelphia territory.
And I'm really, really impressed with her to compete. But you know what? They're just outmatched.
Here comes Bernstein again. Look at her just muscle her way forward.
And you know what? Pride will tell you you don't like getting whipped like this, but you'll learn. I learned more about it.
Now Gray with a late handoff, and that was a play that never really got a chance to get started.
Jaleesa McCrary's been all over. She's made catch. She's caught a pass for a touchdown. She's been outstanding on defense.
Philadelphia is very good. Gray will fade back, looks, throws, and it's incomplete. Gray will fade back, looks again, throws, and that one was tipped and incomplete.
Philadelphia's got the ball back.
Handoff goes to Roach. Mary Rose Roach with a big hole. She's to the 25. She's got blockers in front. She's got one girl to beat, and she is in. Runs right through the tackle. Touchdown, Philly.
Now, Baltimore, don't you dare quit on us now.
Yeah.
You showed us something coming out here with that first drive of the second half. Don't you dare quit. Great job. As you'll see, Roach take the ball. She's got great vision in the open field. Look at her set up her blockers, Tommy.
We'll be back to LFL Friday Night Football on MTV.
This is Friday Night Football.
Baltimore, continue to show us some character. Don't you dare back away from this. Even though you're getting hammered, you're not going to win this football game.
Handoff goes right up the middle, just fighting forward again. Bernstein.
Now you got to start, see if you can find another weapon so you can game plan for other teams and other teams can see something other than Ida Bernstein.
Now Gray's going to keep it, comes around the right side, makes a nice move, and oh, is she hammered. Looking down the field, Gray's pass is incomplete.
Things we've seen as far as player for player all the way around, this may be the most athletic team on the perimeter that we've seen with all their weapons.
Give goes along the right side. That'll be a first down and more, and we got a shoulder tackle. And finally a stop in Philly with yet another first down. Little pitch goes to the left side again. Look at the cutback move inside the 10, down near the 5. First and goal, Philly again. Handoff goes to the right side. Gassler down near the 1, and did she get in? Yes, touchdown, Philly again.
Another good call by Chandler Brown's offense. Was that Gassler? Did they get? Yep, it sure was. And I'll tell you, the key block was by Donna Ferry down the field.
Right
making
there.
a play. Tyra Lusty make a block for a touchdown down the field. And now I always watch Ferry on a nice, with a handoff, the underneath handoff to watching the Gassler get it around the right end and making a block down the field. And they're going for 1 point again.
Nice cut back right up the middle, going right into the contact, and she is in for the extra point.
And if you're Christy Bell, you're thinking, you know what? We got a pretty good chance of being, and there's why she's the MVP. She's thrown 4 touchdowns in this game, folks.
Give goes to the second back through. That's Bernstein again, and she's going to run and push forward and dive forward for a first down. Back here, Philadelphia and Baltimore. Coming up next, Tampa and Orlando. The war at I-4, number 1 Tampa. And if Philly is what you say, number 7, number 1 ought to be quite a team.
Philly is a number 7.
Yeah, they're not number 7.
I'm going to take a sledgehammer to
So
the power
far,
rankings voters.
Philly's the best team we've seen
No
so far,
question.
right?
Yeah, the key here now, how is Baltimore going to respond, as they get ready to play again? Are they going to pout and go into the tank and have girls say we got no shot? Or are they going to rebound and say enough, and Coach Rick Reed are going to get them going to where they have a chance?
Coming around the left side, trying to get in, fighting forward, falls down, and no, they say she did not get in. The knee went down first.
Ida Bernstein, if we had to vote for an MVP that you weren't, that we couldn't give to the winner, it's you. And here's Mike Davis, the head referee. Looks like we're close to winding this one down. Look at the net. 4 tackles, 2 sacks by Heather Roy. And her bookend, Gassler on the other end, makes them maybe the best bookends in the league at defensive end.
So far, that we've seen so far, yep. Motion comes to the near side. Handoff going left side. Fighting forward down to about the 1-yard line. Bernstein right there could not get in. And Sean, that's going to do it.
And a great tackle by Heather Perez. Let's give her some love. Nice job going up high.
All fantasy player.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what else to say. This was complete domination. How about this? You look at the stats, and obviously Philly was terrific. But how about double time of possession for Philly?
Baltimore over Philly. Yeah, double, and got beat 60-6. That ought to tell you how quickly Philly scored. The time of possession, maybe the most overrated stat, because if you could throw touchdown passes, look at this, 3 records tonight. Touchdowns, they scored 9. 60 points is an LFL record, and the margin of difference plus 54 points. Guess what? That's going to be hard to be beat. But the 7th-ranked Philadelphia is pretty good, Tommy.
They are pretty good. We'll see Tampa next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.
The gridiron has been reborn, so buckle up your chin strap, boys. The Lingerie Football League is coming to MTV2. What's sexier than smoking hot ladies mixing it up in their undies while going in for the big score? Absolutely nothing.
It's all about winning. When I walk into the field, I want to knock someone's head off. We'll break a nail and get right back out there. It's about being on top.
This ain't no powder puff league, boys. It's the Lingerie Football League, Fridays at 11 on MTV2.
Welcome to Orlando, where we have a Sunshine State showdown between the Orlando Fantasy and the Tampa Breeze. Will the veteran-packed Breeze blow through Orlando's offense, or will this be a Cinderella story for quarterback Veronica Moore and her brand-new fantasy franchise? Find out right now on LFL Friday Night Football.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High-speed chase, race and keep smashing. L, this is Friday Night Football.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Dorr, Sean Salisbury alongside. And Sean, is Tampa really as good as their offseason hype?
Well, they're loaded on both sides of the ball, so we'll find out. Let's start and take a look at these keys. And here's one of them. Elizabeth Gorman, the 2009 Defensive Player of the Year in the LFL, compared to Troy Polamalu, will knock you around. She'll be mic'd up tonight, and you ought to have a lot of fun.
How about some steady captains?
Well, for Tampa, it's Denisha Crawford. Not exactly flashy, not exactly a huge arm, but she understands a wealth of experience and all her football knowledge at the position, and all she knows how to do is win.
And on the other side?
Yeah, sorry, Tommy. And Veronica Moore for the other side. Every team believes they need a franchise quarterback. This is a confident football player for Orlando. Veronica from Los Angeles, California, they think they've got themselves a franchise player.
And your favorite segment, LFL 2.0.
No question. Get to know these people. Jenny Krause, first of all, this is not a small wide receiver. Extremely soft hands, 5'9", 140 pounds. She will create space for herself. Extremely soft hands. And you look at Kiana Welsh, simply known as Q, a very versatile, athletic running back, one of the best in the LFL. Should give Orlando great balance. They're going to need it against this devastating Tampa defense. And I love this football player, J.J. Thacker. She knows how to get it done. She comes from a family line of football players. She will play on both sides of the ball. She will also be mic'd up tonight.
UCF Arena, campus, University of Central Florida. We got a great crowd on hand, and here we go. Zapata with the kick, high end over end, a great kick. Julie Rolfe there with the catch. She's across the 15 to the 20, out near about the 23-yard line. A terrific return. But that's a huge rating, over 150.
That's NFL Steve Young, Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning type of rating. Not a great arm, but a girl's got experience.
Crawford throws right side. Powers has it. She's inside the 15 down to about the 9-yard line. Nice quick pitch and catch.
Both of these coaches, Yo Murphy comes from a St. Louis Rams background with Mike Martz, played wide receiver, so he understands about spreading the field. And what I love about Tampa is that they're going to do a lot of motion and shifting.
Handoff goes to Langston, who is in motion. She gets hard inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line and gets taken down. That was a big-time hit.
And here's Crawford, the shotgun. A lot of different motions by Tampa. You don't see that much in this league.
Throws it to Trout. She's inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line where she stopped.
Boy, there was sure a lot of confidence on both sides. Orlando thought they could stay in this one, but opening drive says Tampa's got an advantage.
And there's Powers on the right side, and she is in for the touchdown. Tiffany Powers scores from 3 yards out.
And now they'll go for the 2-pointer from 5 yards instead of the 1-pointer from 2 yards. We don't kick extra points in this league.
Crawford comes around the right side, tries to get in. She gets close, and she does get away. Looked like she was going to go down. She gets away and scores, and Tampa puts 8 on the board on their first drive.
There's Gorman. You saw her numbers. Dominant Defensive Player of the Year in 2009. No reason to think she won't dominate again in 2010.
Third and 15 looking long, and the pass is just overthrown right at midfield. And now 4th and 15, Sean.
But I love the fact that Orlando's taking chances, because if you can back people off, which we didn't see Baltimore do last week, you got a chance to win.
There's a fumble. It's loose. And it's still going to be 4th down. It's still going to be turned over.
Can't do that in this league.
Here's a handoff. Trout comes along the right side. She's inside the 10, still going. Down to about the 5-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Now hurry up offense. No huddle. Get into the line.
Handoff, right side. That'll go to Powers, and she comes back along the left side and scores a touchdown. Tiffany Powers with a nice cutback, and Tampa's putting on an offensive clinic right now.
Now they go for the 1-point conversion.
She'll fade back, throws, and it is caught. The conversion to Amanda Dorsher is good, and it is just a rolling offense for Tampa right now.
Denisha's playing really good football. Denisha Crawford, very good leadership. That's the way you get started if you're Orlando. Get that completion outside and get yourself started with a hit screen to Jennifer Krause.
Hammered.
They must start to respond, because if my center can't get it to my quarterback and I keep having procedure penalties, I got to kick the girl in the ass and get her on the bench.
Long pass, looking down the field, and it is picked off. Bryn Renda's got it. She's got a little room to the 10, fighting to the 5, down near the goal line, touchdown.
Now that's great football by Bryn Renda. Tom, I always watch defensive backs, and I've watched it on NFL Sundays and on Saturday. People that can't locate the football. And this is a blowout brewing early.
Crawford comes around the right side, and she's going to be stopped. Very nice defensive stop.
It's perfect time that Doug Miller doesn't panic as the head coach.
Right.
Plenty of time, stick to the game plan.
Q Welsh with it, fights forward. She's got a first down and more, dragging 3 and 4 defenders.
And our part of our 2.0, a former gymnast who gets it.
Here's Welsh again. She's across the 15, down near the 10-yard line. Very close to another first down.
These girls love this. And it ain't about getting your nails done. It's about knocking the hell out of somebody and wanting to win.
And a nice play by her to get away from the first tackler. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back to the LFL on MTV2.
Now Orlando going in, can't get into the red zone. Great stand, and Denisha Crawford, one of the real good leaders and experienced leaders in this league, brings them to the line of scrimmage.
Fakes a handoff, quick throw, goes to the left side, it's caught. She's across the 15, out near the 29-yard line. It's Trout who's got it. Maybe finished up at about the 21-yard line. And now we got a little pushing and shoving and some talking going on. A flag goes down. We may have a personal foul here.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Number 12. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's on
Number
Jeanette
12 is
McCoy
ejected
of
from the game.
Orlando, and she has been ejected.
Tiffany Powers understands this game.
That Steinman's with it. She's inside the 5, gets down to about the 2 or 1 yard line.
Denisha Crawford doing a great job with ball handling and throwing with accuracy with their team on offense.
Handoff, there's Trow along the left side, and she just waltzes into the end zone. Another touchdown for Tampa. Brandis Trow, 5'3", 125 pounds, has been a huge, huge acquisition for this team.
They confuse you, and they look to me to be as complete a team as I've seen so far in this first half.
Them and Philly right up there. Crawford around the right side, tries to get in, and I don't know. She got in. Waiting for the official call. Yes, she did. She did get in for the extra point. Here they go. Just
the Predators
good call.
in the coaches in the Arena League for the Predators, and will be coaching the United Football League. Coach has seen this before. He understands it. Coach Rogers does.
Pass caught.
Nice job.
Out across the 20. That's Kimberly Bennett with the catch.
We also know running the football, they've got to continue to do that. But I like the change up here. There's nothing wrong with changing.
Looking deep, throws down into coverage, and it is picked off again. Renda's got it again. Second interception. She's out near the 15-yard line, and Tampa bends a little, but does not break.
I like the tempo change by Orlando. Keep doing that.
Handoff goes right up the middle. She's got a lot of room. Gets across the 25. Still going on her feet. Down to about the 18-yard line over Orlando. A very nice run by Tiffany Power. Motion coming out to the side. In some trouble. Rolls out, throws. Steinmetz has it. She's down to about the 11-yard line. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Believe me, I believe that to go to get the fruit, you got to go out on the limb, and this is what they're going to do.
Moore's going to fade back. She does. She looks long, and it is picked off. Liz Gorman's got it. The 2009 Defensive Player of the Year. Here she goes. She's inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line.
That's Tampa's first half domination. A team that looks like they want to completely pound Orlando, and the stats bear it out.
You block 100 miles per hour. Stop snapping the ball over our head. Okay? We've been through this month, and we go out there and look like we don't know what the we doing. Very first play of the game. I told y'all the first play of the game 2 days ago, and we go out there and we don't even line up right.
Back with the second half of LFL Friday Night Football on MTV.
This is Friday Night Football.
I think Coach Doug Miller for Orlando got after him, Tommy.
I think he got his message across.
But I love it. You know what? If they want to be treated like football players, guess what? We get cussed out in locker rooms, folks. And the females aren't above it. Talked it, and we love talking to the girls. Now it's time to show it in your first game in the LFL. Blitz. Got a little change up in the Wildcat with Q in the backfield.
Welsh takes a direct snap. She's across the 20. Still going down close to the 15-yard line. First down on the play. Now Moore looks into the end zone, throws, and it is caught. Touchdown. Lindsay Alfano with the catch. And they put 6 on the board, and finally, again, have to feel a little bit better about how things are going.
They'll try to capitalize with the 1-point conversion here from the 2.5-yard line. Got it on the 3 here.
Pitch back, and she's going nowhere. Terrific defensive stop.
Tommy, there's no such thing as a 22-point play.
Right.
So you know what? Chip at it. Keep going after it. Crawford's been an unbelievable leader in poise in the first half for Tampa. Going to come out throwing.
Crawford throws it. Dozier there with the catch across the 20 out near midfield. Threw a little stiff arm out there and got across midfield into Orlando territory.
Now that's the way you do it. This is a smart. Look at her eyes. There you see 6 and 9 now here in the first half. No touchdowns, no interceptions. I like the right-hand column, Tommy. No picks, but she's been methodical. Protect the football. Good quarterbacks, if they don't throw touchdown passes on a regular basis, they sure as heck don't throw picks. If you saw Crawford on that, she looked down the field. And Tommy, you know I've emphasized, check the ball down. And Tiffany Powers has done everything right. Nice little bunch. They shifted the bunch. Bunch meaning 3 receivers to that side in a bunch.
And here is Powers. She's to the 15, to the 10, down near the 5. And did she stay in bounds? She did. Touchdown.
There you go. Shake that thing. Tiffany Powers from Worcester, Mass. Here's Bunch right now going for the one-pointer on the 3-yard line.
Crawford comes around the right side. This has been their MO in almost every one, and she's not going to get in.
I think we had Tiffany Powers in a Wildcat. You know you got to throw. The clock's working against you with the 10 and a half minutes left. Veronica Moore's thrown 3 picks. Now you're going to sit back if you're this team and you got Liz Gorman on your team, who's the defensive player of the year for Tampa. Now you can just pin your ears back and go get Veronica Moore.
Fades back, looking for Krause, and it is caught by Jennifer Krause out in midfield. A very nice catch. And we got a little pushing and shoving after it's over. A little talking. Let's listen in.
There's your defensive player of the year in 09, Liz Gorman. She's wired up and fired up. Didn't she tell us, Tommy, that she was going to talk?
Yeah, she did.
Little Ray Lewis mixed in.
She did mention that.
She likes some Ray Lewis, likes to hit, likes to knock you around, and she's done a lot of that. There she is, Liz Gorman. Yep, I see it. She move around. She can play in the secondary. She can line up wherever she wants to.
She can run the football.
You doggone right she can.
She did last year.
She's tired up. Yep. Had on the offense running the ball. Now we got her back there knocking people around and stirring things up.
Pass caught. J.J. Thacker with it, and Thacker inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line.
Thacker involved. It may be late now, but get her going for future games.
Moore fades back, looking long throws, and it's picked off. Liz Gorman with the interception, and she brings it out to about the 8-yard line. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back to the LFL on MTV2. Catherine Methy is in at quarterback now. And in a little bit of trouble. Throws, and it is caught. Nice catch. Is it Bryn Renda? Who's in?
I think it's Renda Dosher.
The football right out at midfield.
Is this Catherine Matheny in the football game, right?
Yep.
Coming in the game, obviously, Denisha Crawford's got enough work, and I love the fact that Yo Murphy now, he knows what his leader's all about. Denisha Crawford, who said she doesn't care about wardrobe, anything going on. She's so focused on football, too. Getting after it. Nice job, Matheny in the game now, getting your backup quarterback some work in case of an injury.
Handoff goes to the right side, little cutback. That's Liz Gorman, and Gorman just continues to fight forward.
Good job by the Tampa staff of getting some players some work, and both he and Coach Miller of Orlando understand this. Both well-coached football teams.
Matheny fades back, looks, in some trouble. Now he's going to run it, and ooh, what a hit right at the 10-yard line. Listen to this one. J.J. Thacker with a terrific hit.
Both these coaching staffs are well coached. Like I said, Coach Miller coaching 3 different leagues.
Liz Gorman with the carry, and she'll score.
1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3? That's right. She's played a full football game. I think she's entitled to it.
Matheny will bring it around the right side, and she gets in for the 1-point conversion.
She's a little tough sucker, isn't she?
Oh, she is.
I like it. A little feisty. Getting it to 41-6. A lot of confidence. This is a great experience for them and how they respond. And Veronica Moore still in the game after 4 picks.
Moore with a handoff. Little cutback. Gets across the 15 out to about the 18-yard line. And then a head tackle by Liz Gorman. And Gorman's doing it all.
She really is. All over the place. Tom, we've seen some pretty dominant players. This is 5'5", folks. She plays like she's about 5'11", 200 pounds. She doesn't look 200 pounds, and she will leave her feet and knock you out.
Little pitch goes to the right side, and it's going to be very close to a first down. Alfano.
Obviously, the clock working against you, but you know what? No need to huddle now. I'd come to the line of scrimmage and start playing out and get as many snaps as I could.
Again, that little pitch, the little screen pass goes to the right side, and that may have gotten a couple yards. I think Tampa's kind of caught on to that play. Moore looking deep, steps up, throws, and it's incomplete.
That ball will be caught most of the time.
Yep.
But really, at 5'5", she plays like a linebacker because she's always around the line of scrimmage. Nice job in the secondary there by Liz Gorman.
Moore throws right side, and the pass is caught. That's a completion down to about the 15-yard line.
I think you got something going on to build for Orlando. You're not a great running football team, but you do with Q in there. You can get her going, and now this one's going to end with Matheny at quarterback.
And they're just going to run the ball. Oh, I thought just run the ball. They're looking long, and it's caught down to the 5. Did she get in? No, down to the 1-yard line.
This is important to Tampa. Matheny's coming in doing a good job. Nice shift. Little Mike March stuff going from the St. Louis Rams right here to Yo Murphy's LFL Tampa Breeze.
And she'll come around the right side and waltz into the end zone. We've got a flag down.
It's too easy.
Langston with the score.
Oh, goodness gracious. How do you, what's my
There's
analysis
nothing
on
you
that?
should say.
What's my analysis on that, little fellas? What's my analysis on that, Tom?
That there was a holding. I think that's what I'd talk about if I was you.
You want me to? Oh, you mean the holding on the field?
Yeah.
You know what? The celebration was nice.
Was.
I don't hate. Could we get 3 of those penalties and 3 more of those touchdowns from Langston? Matheny's leading them good.
A little run around the right side. And that's Langston, who's going to get down to about the 2 or 1-yard line.
Please, Jennifer, get in the end zone again for the celebration.
This dominant Liz Gorman-led Tampa Breeze team travels north to take on the other 2010 expansion team. Ida Bernstein led Baltimore Charm, struggling coming off a 60-6 loss to Philly. How about this? How about Tampa's schedule? They go to 2 expansion teams and then get Philly and Miami at home at the end of the year.
Could be 4-0 when it's all said and done.
They could be. That goes around the left side, and then she is in.
Oh, my goodness. Philadelphia was dominant. Tampa's in that same league.
Handoff.
That's cute. With Bryn Rinda and Liz Gorman, maybe the best pair of safeties in football.
I don't think there's any question, yeah. Q with it again, and she's going to run forward down to about the 20-yard line.
Can I get a face mask call, please? It's the unknown. When you haven't seen Orlando on tape, I think we know how good Tampa is, and the question's still out on Orlando.
Q comes right forward, runs into a couple, and it's a brick wall. There she gets thrown. 9 seconds to go. That may be the final play of this game. A terrific performance Tampa by the #1 ranked Tampa team.
Lived up to it, Tommy. We've seen some good teams, and this ranks right up there as is versatile and all-around offense, defense. Everything they do is as good as there is in this league.
One more throw. It's knocked away. I think the play came late anyway. 47-6. This is a very strong team.
With superstars on both sides of the ball, Powers and Gorman, Baltimore better be ready to strap it on and not be faint of heart next week.
226 total yards for Tampa, 4 Orlando turnovers. The big story of this game. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.
Sucker Free is popping off at a brand new time. Now on every Sunday night at 11. We're coming at you with the Sucker Free Countdown. Playing all the top videos from the hottest artists in the game. And don't miss out on the special guests, today's latest hip-hop news, and more. It's all hosted by me, the People's Choice DJ Envy. Sucker Free Sunday. If it happens in hip-hop, it happens right here. Sundays at 11 p.m. only on MTV2.
Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland, in Game 6 of LFL Friday Night Football. Tonight, it's the 0-1 Baltimore Charm against the league's elite, the Tampa Breeze, in a David against Goliath matchup. Has Baltimore regrouped after their 60-6 loss to Philly, or will Tampa running back Tiffany Powers cut through their defense like she did against Orlando? One thing's for sure, it's going to be a battle, and it starts right now.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. LFL, this is Friday night.
Along with my partner Sean Salisbury, I'm Tom Dorr. We are in Baltimore, Maryland. LFL Friday Night Football tonight. Charm Nation is out. We got a great crowd on hand, and we are ready. Liz Gorman's the kickoff. Ida Bernstein back deep to receive. Nice high kick. Bernstein will take it about 5 yards deep in the end zone. She's going to bring it out. Comes across the 5 and get hit right there, and goes down about the 5 or 6 yard line. Trip receivers to the left side. Allen will fade back. Got some pressure. Steps up, throws, and it is incomplete.
Questions are going to be accuracy and arm strength for this rookie, but they've turned the franchise over to her, and they have a lot of belief in her, does head coach Rick Reeder.
Allen will fade back again, looking to pass, throws, and it's incomplete and almost intercepted.
They've thrown it twice. Now they can run it or throw it, but you can't miss those throws and put yourself in long yardage situations with field position. 3rd and down, 4th down are so big in this game.
Little pitch. That's Casey White. Brings it around the right side. She gets out near the 10. Liz Gorman among a host of Tampa defenders there on the stop. And now it's 4th down.
And you'll hear her name called a lot. This 5'5", doesn't play 5'5", loves some Ray Lewis, and she plays like her. And look at her pipe up a little bit there, Tommy. You'll call her name a lot in this game because she's so active. The reason why 3rd and 4th down are so important, especially 4th down, you don't want to run the ball first 3 downs or 2 downs, then they have to throw on 3rd and 4th. They flip the switch down to give the handoff for a 1st down.
And that's Casey White again who brings it across the 15, and that is a big 1st down. So the 1st down, fades back, got some time, steps up, looking long, looking for Tegler, and she's got it inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. Brittany Tegler there with a big catch, and Baltimore, unlike 2 weeks ago, is rolling now.
This is a different Baltimore team than we saw. Throwing the ball early so you're not forced on 4th down to have to throw. Give yourself options, and now they get to do it again here in the red zone.
Here's a pitch to White. She's inside the 5, down to the 2, near the 1-yard line. Nice run around the right side. Liz Gorman there on the stop, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, I got to see Ida Bernstein touch this football, and you even got to throw it down here, so you might want to throw on early downs instead of forcing yourself on 4th down.
Second back through is Bernstein. She gets stretched down and did not quite get in. Bernstein got right down to the goal line. You can't run it.
That's right.
You got to throw it.
Pressure them. I'd blitz Samantha Allen now, and that's exactly what they're doing. Look at the result.
Nowhere, absolutely nowhere to go.
Baltimore must convert after their embarrassing opening game. This is important against the #1 team in the league.
Allen fades back, throws, and it's incomplete, just overthrown.
She had a wide receiver, slot receiver, wide open in the end zone. You got to play the game with your eyes open.
So 4th down now, and Baltimore in a little trouble. They've got to throw the football. And it looks like they're coming with pressure. They are. Had a little trouble, now throws, and it's thrown right to Ashley Lowe. Lowe's got it across the 10, out to about the 13 or 14-yard line. Interception, and Tampa's got it.
Ashley Lowe, former tennis player in college, Tommy. They called her Thunder because of that serve. Well, she played like Thunder tonight on that play.
That's Langston with it, runs her on the right side. She's got a lot of room.
She can move, she can run. One of the really great leaders in this team, but the versatility. Yoel Murphy, their head coach, played with the St. Louis Rams when they were the greatest show on turf, and they'll do a lot of shifting and confusion for Baltimore.
Crawford throws, and it's incomplete.
You can throw it all 4, but you got to throw it at least twice. Get him out of the way so on 4th down when you like to run with Tiffany Powers, but Denisha Crawford must complete those easy throws early on.
Here is Powers, comes around the outside, tries to cut back, bangs off a couple tacklers. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday night.
Back to the LFL on MTV2.
There you see the rating in the first game. Didn't throw it down the field. Her 2010 stats, 7'11". Not a big arm, but her accuracy works, and her leadership puts her in position. But Tiffany Powers will be the key to this whole game for Tampa's offense.
Pass goes. Brandy Trowell's got it. Trowell cuts back inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
They get everybody involved. Very, very smart play calling. Didn't need the play action to fool them, because if you did, then your defense not paying attention because you had to throw on that down. And here's Denisha Crawford.
Crawford comes around the right side, and she is in for the touchdown. And they did convert the extra point, so it's 7-0, and now here we go. Baltimore with their second drive. Sam Allen, the quarterback. Got some problems, turned the wrong way. Bernstein with it, comes around the left side, gets hit, and the ball came loose. We got a fumble.
SIW, self-inflicted wounds, Tommy. Not getting the snap properly, turning the wrong way. Maybe Crystal Gray, the former quarterback, needs to be on this team. Samantha Allen playing like a rookie, and there you see, coming right back out here for Tampa.
Crawford will fade back, looking, steps up, looking long, and it's just overthrown, intended for Amanda Dorscher.
You got to be knocking people on their ass and playing, and they're getting pushed around for the first 2 games of the season.
Crawford starts to run. Now she's got some room, runs out to the right side, and did they knock her out of bounds? Yes. Just shy of the goal line.
And now you're squeezed with that end zone right there. Remember, it's 4-down territory always. We only kick at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of half. Second half.
Fake a run, little throw into the end zone. Julie Rolfe right there, touchdown. Give goes to Liz Gorman around the right side, and they hog-tie her and bring her down. We got some pushing and shoving after the play's over.
I like that.
Now Baltimore has got to get something going.
Something?
A lot.
Thank you.
Pitch goes to the left side. Bernstein with it. Oh, she hit hard by Liz Gorman. Oh, what a shot. Let's listen in.
We didn't hear much, but I assure you there was a lot going on. Now, Liz Gorman, folks, that gal you're watching right there, number 1, Defensive Player of the Year in this league. Mama say knock you out, LL Cool J. She will hit you and let you know about it. Loves Ray Lewis.
Fading back. We got a flag down. Long throw down the field. It's caught. Brittany Tegler with it. A big gain on the play.
Tampa is, you can't do this, Baltimore. Just can't. And Samantha Allen's having trouble keeping her feet dropping back.
There's Dorcher with it. Comes around the left side. And she'll get a couple. Nice tackle. Open field.
Denisha Crawford getting them in the right play. And there's Tiffany Powers lined up in the eye.
Little pitch goes left side. Langston's got it. And that's going to be a loss of a couple. Again, great job defensively. Crystal Keys there on the stop. Tampa in the lead. Knocking at the door here. She'll fade back, steps up, throws into the corner of the end zone. Caught, great catch, Brandy Trow. What a terrific catch by Trow. And Tampa just continues to roll.
Ronnie, she could get it or nobody could get it. Good job by Denisha Crawford.
So now the ball at midfield, and Allen has got all kinds of trouble. Here she comes around the right side, and she is hammered again. Liz Gorman.
Baltimore. This is a minor league football team, Tom. It is. I'm sorry to say it because I respect these girls. We've talked to them, and I know they love it. Sideline to sideline.
Allen fades back, got some pressure, steps up, throws, and it's picked off again. It's low again. She's out near midfield with 18.6 seconds left. Tampa gets it again. Denisha Crawford with it. Little pitch. Nope. Now fades back. Looking long. She's got a receiver open, and it's overthrown, intended for Jennifer Langston. She had Langston there, but just couldn't quite connect.
Nice chance. Got to make those plays, but with a 20-0 lead, you can take chances.
Catherine Matheny now comes in, the backup quarterback. She was 2 of 2 last week for 50 yards, and she's
Big
in
arm.
now.
Big arm here, Tommy. The better thrower of the two.
She'll fade back. Got some pressure. Rolls away from that. Now steps up, has that deflected and incomplete. Matheny
looks like a player.
Fades back now, rolls out, looking long, looking down the field, and it is dropped. Tiffany Powers had it and dropped it.
You won't see that much.
That's the end of the half. 20-0. Tampa with the lead after one half of football. They look awfully good right now.
Just dropped and underthrown, but everything working for Tampa and nothing for Baltimore, Tommy. It's awful for them in the first half.
The stats pretty much even. Fourth down conversions a little different. The key, those red zone finishes. Back with the second half of LFL Friday Night Football on MTV.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back here in Baltimore, we got a great crowd, a terrific, excited.
Awesome.
But they aren't very happy about what they've seen in the first half. With Sean Salisbury, I'm Tom Dorr.
And a great football town, but Johnny Unitas isn't playing for the Baltimore Charm, folks. Nice job on the kickoff.
Oh, Tegler with the kick. Here comes Rolfe. She's going to try and bring it out. Look out now. She's across the 10, out near about the 13 or 14-yard line.
Tampa with this in a 20-0 lead. Denisha Crawford, 5 of 7. Very efficient, not a lot of yards. But take a look at the touchdowns, Tommy. 3 TDs right off. She's run one in, thrown a couple. Got game going on right now. That's
all you
and
can
the
ask
leadership for Denisha, one of the best in the league.
Crawford Fakes the handoff, got a little pressure, gets away from that. Nice job stepping up in the pocket, and the pass is incomplete.
Everybody's involved in the pass play. Forget being a decoy. Everybody wants to get involved in Tampa.
Tiffany Powers comes along the left side. Oh, she got hit hard and stood up.
You know what? I have a lot of respect for both these teams, and I know Coach Reeder wants this so bad, but they're just outmatched right now, and they're beating themselves.
Little motion goes to the near side. Crawford fades back. She's got some pressure. Runs away from that. In trouble. Heaves one up, and it's intercepted.
4th down. That doesn't hurt Tampa. It's like throwing it down the field.
It's like a great punt.
And we don't get to punt in this league. Now, Samantha Allen, 2 of 8, needs to get this going with 2 interceptions. But if you're thinking, and you're a thinking man or woman's football player, bat that ball down, give your team better field position. But they come up with the interception anyway.
Allen looking deep, looking for Thompson, and it's knocked away.
Do they need the veteran Crystal Gray back? Well, you cut her after this, this past week, and now she's moved on to San Diego, so Samantha Allen's got a big burden to carry.
Casey White with a run. White across the 20, still going, out to about the 23 or 24-yard line.
Interesting sidebar going on there. What will happen here at a 2-for-9 start for Samantha Allen?
They give it to White again, and she's got a first down and more into Tampa territory, down to about the 22 or 23-yard line.
That's exactly right. And now you got it on their territory. Capitalize now. Samantha, lead this team. You understand you've made some mistakes. Now get this thing going on for your football team.
Allen fades back, wants to throw, steps up. She's got some room. Now she's going to tuck and run, and oh, she hit hard.
Liz is doing a lot of talking, but she's doing a lot of hitting.
Number 20, 5-yard penalty.
And she doesn't mind talking trash. There's the offside penalty on the defense, a little encroachment. We saw it in the NFL, and you'll see it also here. The pink gloves by Cutter Gloves. They're the official glove of the Lingerie Football League. And what a great gesture, and all month long, cancer awareness for breast cancer. And what a great, great opportunity is to bring more awareness to that, Tommy. Tommy, I've seen some things in Samantha Allen. That hitch screen we just saw a couple plays ago, she's made some good deep throws. I understand why Coach Reeder likes her.
Right.
Her percentage isn't high, but she's got flashes of brilliance. She's a rookie.
It's just not quite there
yet. Not there
yeah.
yet, but she also got to surround herself with some good players, too.
Allen with lots of pressure, didn't see that coming, and she's sacked. Amanda Dorscher with the sack, had a free run. Baltimore needs a little magic here. It is 4th down and 10.
David Copperfield's not on their team. Sorry, Tommy.
Allen, quick throw to the right side, overthrown and incomplete.
It's 20-0. Take your chances, Tommy. Why not?
And
Why
here
not?
comes Matheny. She's back in at quarterback. I don't think they like that throw.
Trying to get her some work. Is this a sign of the future?
Give to Powers, comes along the left side. We got a flag down, tries to cut back, and she's going nowhere.
You're going to get a holding call on Tampa, and even though they're up 20-0, Tommy, you're not going to be overly thrilled with Yo Murphy's team's performance.
Crawford now fades back, takes some time. Now she's in some trouble. Rolls out, now in more trouble, and she is hit hard. Teresa Watson there. Crawford obviously had nowhere to throw it. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
LFL fans, you can now watch full-length games with these gridiron goddesses in high definition by logging on to LFLUS.com. LFL Friday Night Football now available on demand. Back to the LFL on MTV2.
11 yards to score, Tommy. They've scored 6 points in their first 2 games and given up 80. I think it's time Baltimore grabbed some pride and made something happen.
This is Ida Bernstein with it. Bernstein with a cut back. Gets away from one. Here she goes. Fighting down. She's away from another. Down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Where has she been?
5 touches, and she's your best football player. She's got a PhD in physics, Tommy. We talked to her. She uses that in her game, and apparently those physics are working. Hand her the football.
It's loose on the ground, and let's see who got it. The football is loose. Tampa says they have it.
I think Samantha's going to be a good player in this league, Tommy. But you could use a veteran at times with Crystal Gray, and they've just killed themselves again. Controversy will surround Baltimore after this game again.
Give goes to Powers. Great upfield blocking. Powers cuts back, gets away from one tackle, gets away from another. Here she goes. Inside the 15 to the 10, inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line. Big first down. Tiffany Powers just motors her way up the field.
Let those legs get fresh, because guess what? They're going to need her down the stretch in this Eastern Conference.
They give it to Powers again, and she comes around the right side for a touchdown.
Love her game. Maybe in the front row, too, Tommy. She doesn't have to take a back seat to any player in this league, especially at that position. They're going for the one-pointer here at the 3.
Giving it to Liz Gorman. Here she comes around the left side, and she just waltzes in for the extra point. And does a few push-ups afterwards. Little Liz Gorman wired up.
What kind of character you got, Baltimore? I'll find out a lot if I'm a coach who wants to show up and finish this game out.
Allen fades back again. Screen pass. It's caught. Nice catch by Sharon Bowen. Heck of a catch, a diving grab.
First time you called her name out this game, Tommy, Sharon Bowen. Great job by Samantha Allen with that nice rhythm throwing the football.
And they just continue to throw, and they catch another one. Steffi Thompson with that one down near the 15-yard line, and here they go.
Get your butt to the line of scrimmage. What are you lollygagging around for? How about some urgency? They should have started their 2-minute drill and a hurry-up offense at the beginning of the second half. Change the tempo of the game.
This is perfect.
Yes, do this from the start. You're getting your butt kicked at halftime. Why are you waiting? Let's go.
She'll fade back again. Steps up, throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off yet again. We're back in Seattle next week as Danica Brace and her Seattle Miss host the Chicago Bliss and Heather Furr in a game that'll surely have some playoff implications. Have feelings Chicago's Tank Pryor may be a factor in that one as well. Little cutback. Should get across the 15 out to close to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
And what I meant by Dow Jones for Samantha Allen, Tommy, is that she's great when she's great, but boy, oh boy, she fluctuates and can be awful too. I'd like to have some time to work with her as a quarterback. I really would, Tommy, because I think there's some flashes of brilliance. We see the play there, and you do not want this girl hurt. Oh, it's a wardrobe malfunction.
Yep, little problem with the wardrobe.
You got a problem with that? You hear Coach saying we can play better, but bottom line is they're getting their butt handed to them, and it's been embarrassing for 2 straight games for Baltimore.
Matheny looking deep, the pass deflected and caught. Dorsher there for the touchdown.
The difference between Baltimore and Tampa also, aside from better players on Tampa, is that they are more focused and concentration doing the little things better.
Gorman comes around the right side. Oh, and she gets thrown into that sideboard. Let's listen to that one.
Where's my bonus?
Asking some questions. Even up 33-0.
They don't accept mediocrity in Tampa. They just don't. Baltimore's got a lot to learn. Halfway through the season, they're in trouble.
Samantha Allen fades back. She's in trouble. Rolfe is after her, and they will make the stop right there, and that's a loss of a couple. I don't know Tampa, Philly.
Yeah, you and I both.
Philly's terrific.
It seems to me the East is a little bit better as far as top-heavy than the West right now.
And Allen hammered.
It's ugly and bruising for this poor Baltimore team.
And this could be the last play of the game. And she's sacked yet again. This does look like the Giants and Bears.
Jake, down goes Cutler.
And that'll do it.
Fixed.
After the penalty, the clock will start. It has. The game is over. And Tampa wins this 33-0.
I'm not going to quit on Baltimore yet, Tommy. There's some flashes, but this is just not a great football team. And look at the final down there.
That's it. That's the bottom one. It's the only stat you need.
Well, look at the rest. Rushing yards, but total yards not a big difference. First downs not a big difference. Comes down to trips to the red zone, getting it done, and turnovers.
All right, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night. See you in Seattle.
Sucker Free is popping off at a brand new time. Now on every Sunday night at 11. We're coming at you with the Sucker Free Countdown. Playing all the top videos from the hottest artists in the game. And don't miss out on the special guests, today's latest hip-hop news, and more. It's all hosted by me, the People's Choice DJ Envy. Sucker Free Sunday. If it happens in hip-hop, it happens right here. Sundays at 11 p.m. only on MTV2.
The Pacific Northwest loves their Seattle Mist. And tonight, a playoff picture-driven showdown between the number 7 ranked Seattle Mist and number 3 ranked Tasha, the Tank Pryor-led Chicago Bliss. Can Seattle get their first win of the year, or will Chicago continue to ride the Tank toward an undefeated season? Find out right now on LFL Friday Night Football.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. L, L, L. This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome to a sold-out ShoWare Center here in Seattle, Washington. Miss Nation trying to be the 8th man on the field tonight.
The electricity in the air here and in the crowd is off the chain here tonight. This is the best atmosphere in all the LFL.
Sean, Heather Furr is lined up at quarterback. Stacey Jarrett was their quarterback in game 1. Now Furr is their quarterback. She's trying to bark out the signals. I don't think they can hear her. And now we got some motion by Chicago.
Can't hear her. That's why we said the electricity in the air. This is sold out.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Illegal movement going to make it 1st and 15. Now, that's the way you want to start out a game with your home crowd. And Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Seahawks may learn from this, too, the way to play. But the Seahawks fans, known as the 12th man, obviously the 8th man here, Miss Nation picking it up, already putting them in a bind at 1st and 15. We'll get to the Heather Furr situation here in a minute, what she's doing at quarterback.
You can see her screaming out the signals. Now fades back. Pump fakes, pumps again. Now she's got some room. She's going to run it. Gets it out across the 15 to about the 16. Danica Brace with a hard tackle, and Brace right there talking to her as she gets up. Seattle is here to play.
Stacey Jarrett, the original starter, Tommy, had a really good first game, too.
Yeah, she did. Played very well. Here's Tasha the Tank Pryor. Look at her just bowl people over.
Now, remember, there's a rule now. If you're on 4 downs, you got to throw it at least twice. So they've put themselves in a position where Heather Furr, who is a normal safety, and get the start over Jarrett.
3rd and 6. We got a shovel pass straight ahead. Deborah Poles with it, and Proles rumbles forward. Danica Brace, the linebacker. Now here's a quarterback keeper. Pitches back, and a hard hit right at the line of scrimmage. Christina Fetzer with a shot almost in the backfield. Brace talking to her teammates, the middle linebacker. Furr fades back, pump fakes once, looks over the middle, throws it. It's almost intercepted. Goes as an incomplete pass. Danica Brace was right there. Had it in her hands, but it's incomplete.
She is quickly becoming one of the more dominant linebackers in this league. You're talking about LA's Gaxiola, who is a great player, Chicago's Poles you'll see tonight, and also Lutzko in San Diego. You're talking about 3 dominating, knock you in the mouth linebackers, and watch her all night long. Danica Brace will be around the football, and we've called out her name a number of times already on this 3rd and 9.
Wildcat formation now as the Tank is back at quarterback. Takes it. Flips it ahead. That's Deborah Poles who's got it. And Poles is rolling forward. She's got about 10 yards on that play.
This is the big secret that Chicago's staff kept from us. Heather Furr at quarterback. When we talked on Thursday night, I think there was one little thing we didn't get, and Heather Furr was so focused, and she made such an emphasis saying about defense.
Did, yeah.
I think she probably obviously knew that she was going to be playing quarterback.
Furr, hands off, second back through. That's Jarrett coming around the right side. Oh, she got right to the goal line and then got hammered. Hopkins with the stop, and that's a big one.
And a nice job by Christina Fetzer. Also a little misdirection to Stacey Jarrett, who's the normal starting quarterback. But look at this now. And you don't want to put yourself in this position play calling, but with the big gal in the backfield and physical.
Furr fades back, throws right over the middle. Deborah Poles caught, touchdown.
Furr, so she hasn't had to throw it down the field.
And here's
the Boo Birds are already out.
Here's Chicago's midfield celebration. How about this?
The Seattle fans are going to have a red ass, no pun intended for that one, after giving up that opening drive touchdown by Chicago.
Furr fades back, looks. She's got Deborah Poles wide open. Same play. Exactly the same play they just ran. Now it's good for the 2-point conversion.
Great job. When we put it on the 5-yard line, it's for 2. We don't kick extra points in the LFL. Sold out here. They love their football. And boy, that's I guess you could say in your face celebration at midfield. by Chicago, and a great way to start getting everybody involved with their new quarterback.
Laurel Creel will start at quarterback. We thought it might be Natasha Lindsay. Her pass over the right side is caught, picked up by Hopkins. Then she fumbles it down to about the 3-yard line, and I think she got it back. Big pass, Jessica Hopkins with the catch, and she lost it, picks it back up, 1st and goal. How about this, Sean? Trying to quiet this sold-out crowd.
Tommy, her own crowd.
1st and goal at the 1. Creel barks out the signals. Now she lost it. It's loose. Deborah pulls it. Chicago's got it. Pulls across the 10. Breaks one tackle. She's out in midfield. She's into Seattle territory. Huge 1st down turnover by the Chicago.
In every guy, just finished saying unforced errors, Tommy. Quarterback center exchange, you can't do that. Deborah Pohl's one of the better players on defense in this league, a dominating linebacker. Now Chicago with Heather Furr making her first start at quarterback, Tommy.
Furr barks out the signal, passes ahead, that's caught by Swanson. She rolls ahead, down across the 10 to about the 9-yard line.
Boom, come down, and Chicago with the versatility of their football team, and they come out on 1st down and throw, Tommy. They throw on 1st down with that little shovel pass, which is high percentage and no risk.
Now you think we'll see the tank?
Shocker.
Here's the handoff. Here is the tank. There she goes. Inside the 5. Still going down to about the 3-yard line. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back to Seattle for this playoff picture showdown on MTV2. Furr, the quarterback, runs straight ahead. She's down near the goal line, gets into a collision, and waiting for the sign. Touchdown! Touchdown, Chicago! Going for 2 again. Pryor in the Wildcat. Now she's going to keep it, going right up the middle, and she is down near the goal line. I don't think she got in.
Cam Warner's got to have a big game on this side of the ball running it for Seattle.
Creel fades back. Looking. Now she's going to run it. She's got a block, and she got a big block. She's across the 20 into Chicago territory, down near the 15. Danielle Moynier on the stop, but a big run. Give her about 18 on that run, Sean.
This Chicago defense, Tommy, since we've been watching them, always swarms.
Creel fakes the handoff, now rolls out to the right side, down an opening, and it's picked off. Shannon Renee with it, and Renee gets out to about the 10-yard line. Motion goes to the far side. Fake a give to Pryor. It's a quarterback keeper, and Heather Furr gets into Seattle territory across the 25, out to about the 23-yard line. Fetzer on the stop. Just under 4.5 left. Here's a handoff. Pryor with all kinds of room. She runs into 3 tacklers. Look at her go inside the 5.
Heather Furr running this offense to perfection, getting everybody involved. Great move by the coaching staff in the Wildcat now with Pryor.
And Pryor hands off and goes back. Now Furr with it, rolls around to the right side, and she's going to be sacked. 2nd and 6. Give goes to the right side. She's down near the 1-yard line.
And Grace, obviously, at the wideout position on offense. That's her, not Danica, but Amanda. But they're playing great defense.
They've got to throw it here. 3rd and goal. Little pitch play forward. Touchdown goes to Deborah Pohl. Pohl do it on both sides, offense and defense. And Chicago, as you said, very, very smart with their play call. Well, now Seattle, Sean, has got to answer. They've got to figure something out. They've got it at their own 15, 1st and 10. Pass goes over the middle, and a tough catch. Did she haul that in? Yeah. Heck of a catch. Amanda Brace with that.
You know, Laurel Creel. Now we got Natasha Lindsay in at quarterback, who's replacing Laurel Creel. Get a little momentum. The Boo Birds have come out in Seattle as they're booing their own team. 9-9.
Natasha Lindsay is in. Lindsay fades back, looking, throws it again, and again it's caught out in Chicago territory at about the 20.
Lindsay obviously coming and throwing right off the bat, trying to get him down in this 2-minute drive.
1st and 10. She'll fade back, looks to throw again. Does, completes that to Warner, and Warner without much room. What a tackle. Oh my, Deborah Pohl with a terrific open field stop.
Smart play, instead of turning it over, throw it away and give yourself a team, be able to tee it up on 3rd down so you don't turn it over like they've done twice in the red zone. Killing them down here.
Fade back, Lindsay looking, throws, and it's caught. Big catch. Jessica Hopkins with it. She's down near the 1-yard line. Well, you got to stop the clock. 20 seconds left. Give goes to Amanda Brace. She's going nowhere. They've already used their timeout. They can't stop the clock.
Got to kill it.
Got to spike the ball.
Come on now, Seattle. You guys got to know better clock management, coaches. Put them in a better position.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. She'll take it, and she does spike it with 2 seconds left.
If you're going to get in the gun, but they're not. They're staying under center, which is a wise move.
Lindsay with the I formation gives to the second back through Hopkins, and she is in for the touchdown. Wow, what a close call. The officials said she was in. The Chicago coaches complaining. That's a tough call.
Man, great tackle at the goal line. And I'm going to tell you, Hopkins, don't go in there. You can't pussyfoot around, Tommy. You got to get in there, and you got to jump in there and try to score. You got to put the shoulder down, lean shoulders over your waist, and attack the goal line. But they're going to give him the touchdown now.
Basically trips to the right side. Lindsay's going to fade back. She's got a little bit of pressure. Rice right there in her face. Here's the throw, and it's intercepted again. This time it's Shannon who's got it. Comes out across the 10 to about the 12-yard line. 21-6. Chicago with the halftime lead. We'll take a break. Highlights and stats coming up next from the sold-out Showwear Center in Seattle. Back with the second half of LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
This team is not better. They give it to one girl and they run it. That's all they can do. I told you if you stop her, they will throw and we will pick. And do not quit. If I see one lady with her head down out there, I'm going to pull you out myself.
There's the stats. Total yards are pretty close. Turnovers and red zone problems are the biggest issue for Seattle. Let's get things going. This may be the only sport on the planet where you can be getting your butt handed to you and the crowd doesn't leave. And in Seattle, it's the best fans in the league.
Oh, absolutely.
Sold out here. Sold out here. Seattle's got to get something going.
Pitch. Go. This is Danica Brace will bring it around the right side. Brace gets away from one tackler out near midfield. She's into Chicago territory. Natasha Lindsay, the quarterback. 1st and 10. Fades back. Looks over the left side. Throws, and it's knocked away. Nice job defensively. That's Danielle Moynier there to break that one up.
Yeah, Tommy, you called her name with some tackles in the first half, and Danielle covers a lot of ground in that secondary, and she loves this league, too. You're allowing a good you give Chicago this kind of making a 5-hour trip to Seattle to come and play. Yes, and to come out here and play like this. You can't give them any extra field position. They're too good a football team.
Now 4th and 21. Lindsay fades back. Looking to buy some time. Her pass deflected out of bounds. A huge stop for Chicago.
On their half of the field, fans still aren't leaving. You see Heather Furr now 5 of 6, started at quarterback when she's normally a safety. 2 touchdowns. She's run, she's thrown, she's doing it all.
Give goes to the tank. Here she comes. Look at her just knock players down. She's inside the 5, down to about the 3. 1st and goal for the Bliss. Furr back at the 5 in the shotgun. Fakes a throw, and she runs it in for the touchdown. She got hit hard and paid a price, but that is a Chicago touchdown.
It's amazing. How do we see great hit as you see the fans getting into it? A few, little bit of booze floating around, and we got another little celebration here. They dropped Trow early on, or he's faked it. Yep, bring it.
She'll fade back here. Pump fake, looking long, lofts it down the field, and it's just overthrown.
NFL included.
4th and 10. Fades back, looks over the middle, throws, and it's incomplete. And Chicago has held again.
Heather Furr's been the key here. The non-starting quarterback, who is the starting quarterback.
Right. She'll keep it right here, goes right behind that big line, rumbles down to about the 1-yard line. That's a 1st and goal for Chicago. Give to Swanson, and she mauls in. Touchdown, Chicago. Sarah Swanson from West Dundee, northwest suburbs of Chicago. Swanson bangs it home, 33-6, the Bliss with the lead.
Now going for the extra points.
Left side, Pryor with it. Tackle a little lower. She fights forward and falls in. The extra point is good.
Cam Warner. Seattle's skilled position players that have not reared their head in this game tonight for the most part.
She'll fade back. Creel looks, throws, and it is caught. Chanel Barremo with the catch, and she's got about 13 yards on that play. That's good for a first down. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV. Chicago rolling back to LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2. First down. Creel fades back. Now she's going to keep it. Goes across the 20, down across the 15, and she's hit hard into the boards. Throw, and this one, oh, nice catch by Cam Warner inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Seattle marching down the field. Creel throws right side, caught by Jamie Ferguson. She's inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. Kia Wagner, first time we've mentioned her name, with the stop.
Oh, now there's talking going on. Seattle get back in the huddle in Chicago, rubbing it in a little bit right now. But I like the fact that Brace and these girls aren't taking anything other than the scoreboard, but at least they're battling. It'd be easy to quit, and both coaches, Michelson and Sinclair, for both teams' head coaches, are doing a great job of having their teams at least doing some talking and building this marketing and building the reputation of the LFL, but getting back in the huddle and playing some football.
And hopefully these Seattle fans have had a great time, despite the fact that their team is getting hammered here.
They're not leaving, Tommy.
Trips to the right side. Creel fades back, got some pressure. Passy is caught.
And if you've been watching these games on Friday nights, you recognize that this just isn't about pedicures, manicures, and good-looking girls.
This is football.
This is great football, and they just happen to look good doing it.
Creel fades back, looking. She's got nobody open. Throws into the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. She'll come around the right side, tries to get in, got hog tag, does get in, but we've got 2 flags down now. This could be offsetting penalties on 4th and goal at the 2.
Love this Seattle crowd, Tommy. As good as, awesome, awesome crowd that has stuck with it throughout.
Creel fades back, under pressure throws, and it's caught, touchdown! Nice pass, catch, well-run play. Now Seattle's going to try what's only been done one other time, an onside kick. Under 2 minutes if you're losing, you can onside kick. It's a pooch kick, and Chicago gets it very easily. Furr, little pitch pass goes straight ahead. Sarah Swanson with it. She's down inside the 15-yard line.
If it comes down to this in a very, very difficult Western Conference.
Furr fades back. Got some pressure, rolls out, throws, and it's caught. Nice catch by Deborah Poles. She's inside the 10, down near the 5, just short of a first down.
And the bottom line is, if you're the opposing team, stop them anyway if you got a problem with it. If you got a problem with it, stop them anyway and see the hurry up. The only reason you're seeing this is the tiebreaker system, and I get why Chicago's doing it.
And they spike the football with 27. I don't think the clock started there.
Heather Furr's done an unbelievable job of leading this team.
Both sides of the field. She's been great.
Unbelievable job of leading this team. Got a huge game next week too, Tommy. I know we'll talk about that, but a huge game.
Oh, Philly at Miami. Ananka Dixon, our first time with Tina Calcavelli. That quarterback and receiver combo, they are outstanding.
And if you're faint of heart, don't watch that. You might get hurt in your own living room. That's like Pittsburgh and Baltimore playing.
Straight up the middle. Look at her just rumble forward with 9 seconds to go. The give. Around the right side, Heather Furr just walks into the end zone, touchdown. Game MVP, you called it. 9 attempts, 7 completes for 44 yards, 6 rushes, 32 yards. She has been a huge story for Chicago.
Touchdowns, extra points, handoffs, leading them, hitting them on defense. Going to try to get a 2-pointer in. Down to 1.4 seconds to go in a romp And it all started with Seattle not playing well in the first few series.
Not getting it in the red zone.
That's right.
She'll fade back, looks, and the conversion is not going to be completed. She goes down hard. And some pushing and shoving. 41-12, the Chicago Bliss go to Seattle and get a huge win. Chicago Bliss goes to 2-0 with a big road win here in Seattle. And turnover's a big story. 2 turnovers, and they led directly to Chicago points. And obviously those 2 turnovers in the red zone keep Seattle off the board. Big win for Chicago. See you next week. Miami and Philly ought to be a war.
The gridiron has been reborn, so buckle up your chin strap, boys. The Lingerie Football League is coming to MTV2. What's sexier than smoking hot ladies mixing it up in their undies while going for the big score? Absolutely nothing.
It's all about winning. When I walk into the field, I want to knock someone's head off. We'll break a nail and get right back out there. It's about being on top.
This ain't no powder puff league, boys. It's the Lingerie Football League, Fridays at 11.
In a sultry night in South Beach, the fog lifts a little more in the Eastern Conference of the LFL as the impressive 1-0 Philadelphia Passion and their rookie breakout quarterback Christine Bell travel to South Florida to take on the Miami Caliente and their aerial assault game of Ananka Dixon to Tina Cacavelli. These gridiron goddesses do battle now on LFL Friday Night Football.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Go! Don't be wasting the time. Go! Get erased from the line. Go! Lights and the cameras are flashing. Fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. L. This is Friday Night Football.
Good evening. Welcome to South Florida FIU Stadium. Along with Sean Salisbury, I'm Tom Dorr. And Sean, we got a heck of a ball game tonight. Philly's already 1-0. Miami with their first game of the night. Miami, from what we understand, is going to be pretty good. All right, put the women and children away. Get your popcorn ready. This is going to be a good one. So glad you're along with us. Tina Cacavelli ready to kick off. Tyra Lusby back deep to receive. Here is the kick. Lusby takes it back about 5 yards deep. She's going to bring it out. Almost goes down. She's in trouble. Back near the end zone. She's down at the 1. Oh, my. What a big play to start the game. Well, the one player that we can talk about, we know Tyra Lusby's terrific, but Mary Rose Roach is one, and here she goes with the football. Brings it along the right side. Gets across the 5 out to about the 7-yard line. Philly come back up to the line of scrimmage. Christy Bell, a 296 rating. Unbelievable. Pitch pass, that goes to Roach. She's going to cut back. She's in a little trouble. Look out, here she goes. She's across the 15. She could take this to the house. 10-5, touchdown Philly. Just what you were talking about. Gets a home run on the second play of the game. And they'll come up for a 1-point conversion attempt. Miami had a little problem, had to get a player on late. They'll go to Roach down the right side, and ooh, she hit hard. The kick attempt failed. How about Etta Paul with that tackle?
Bob Huco, their head coach, said she could be the best corner in the league, she could be the best rookie in the league, and she could be the best running back in the league. Now we switched offense, and this special quarterback, Ananka Dixon.
Oh, she really is. She's got an absolute cannon for an arm. Accuracy could be a little problem once in a while, but she can flat throw that football. Motion comes to the near side, handoff to Etta Paul. Here she comes, and how about that? Etta Paul meet Mary Rose Roach, and that was a flat stick. Dixon will fade back again. Looking long. She's going down the field looking for Thompson, and she just can't quite catch up with it. How about that? From the 15 to the goal line. 4th and 7. Dixon under center, fades back, looking up the field, steps up, and she might go down. She is going to go down. Back inside the 15. Great pressure on the quarterback. Bell wants somebody to come in motion. Here she comes. Pitch goes to the left side. That's Lusby. Tyra Lusby. Oh, she gets hit hard at about the 11-yard line. Gomez there on the stop.
Man, if you're faint of heart, you don't want to show up for this one.
Early in the game, already a 6-0 lead for Philly, looking to add on to it, 2nd and 7. She'll fade back, steps up, throws a screen pass right down the middle. That's Roach who's got it. Roach with a cutback to the 5, and she's in. Her 2nd touchdown of the game. Mary Rose Roach makes it 12-0 Philly.
We know how good Philly is. Right now, Miami's got to answer with their explosive passing attack. Calcavelli and Dixon, they must respond.
Dixon, naked reverse coming to the right side, and she's in trouble, and she is going down. Philly read that very well and takes Dixon down. Loss of about 4 on the play. 3rd down and about 7. Dixon fades back again. Looking. Now she's going to tuck it and run. Now she can do this. Across the 20 into midfield. She is into Philadelphia territory, and that would be enough for a 1st down.
Illegal procedure on the offense. 3 running plays on a series. Penalized 5 yards. Loss it down. 4th down.
Unforced errors. You know what? You got to get rid of it, but also illegal procedure. You shouldn't be having those at your home stadium. Dixon cannot find anybody to throw the ball, and they're swarming and keeping a little circle around her so she can't break out, make a great play, but you got to throw now.
4th and 12. She'll fade back. 4 back to protect. It is caught. Not enough for a 1st down. That's Tina Calcavelli who's got it, but it is not enough for a 1st down. And Philly's got it again in great position. Bell comes up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for Philly. They are in great shape. Pitch goes to Mary Rose Roach. Hands it off to Lusby. Now it's loose. Football is loose, and I think Miami got it back. I think Tara Turley's on the bottom of that pile. Look at him go after it. I think Turley got there first and has it, and they do. 1st down now, Miami with it near midfield in pretty good shape. 1st and 10. Keeps, goes around the right side, pitches back to Paul, and she's going nowhere. Oh, what a great open field tackle. Danielle Gassler right there with the stop.
Look at, great hit. This is the best assignment football I've seen a defense play.
Gain of 3, make it 2nd and 7 now. Dixon comes up under center. Receiver split to both sides. She'll fade back, little pitch, and it's caught inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV.
This is Friday night football.
Men, finally a reason to love shopping. Log on to LFLshop.com for your favorite LFL team gear and merchandise.
Back with LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2. Trips to the right side, and Dixon is following that. She's got some room. Nice block upfield, inside the 10, down near the 5, and then thrown down out of bounds.
Like to see more Etta Paul that they raved over, but it looks like Tara Turley's going to be the workhorse early in this game.
Football at the 5, make it 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. And Turley had nowhere to go.
You got to now throw these next 2 downs because the rules of the league.
And who are you going to guard more than anybody else?
Double team Calcavelli.
And we had a little motion, no call. Dixon fades back. And who's open? Tina Calcavelli, touchdown.
Now, how's that possible? How do the refs miss that? How do you get going towards the line of scrimmage? Nice celebration. Great job by Dixon to continue the play and not pay attention.
Yep.
And great job by the Miami offense to finish the play. Apparently, Philadelphia's defense didn't.
And Miami going for 1 here. Handoff goes to Turley, looking for a seam, bounces inside, now goes outside, and the extra point is good, and it's 13-7. Now let's see what Philly does. 1st down. Christy Bell fades back, looking long, gun loads, and it is almost intercepted. It's incomplete. You mentioned run. You've got to think they're going to give it to her. And there it is. Mary Rose Roach makes a cutback. Gets away from one. Look out. She's taking it to the house again. Mary Rose Roach takes it to the house. A 35-yard touchdown run. She is a star in the making.
They're going to run another play for the Celebration, Tommy. Give it to Roach. She'll just give it to her.
Dixon comes up to the line of scrimmage. Gets everybody set. Fades back. She's only got one deep. Look, that's where she's going. She's open. Got it. Touchdown. Dixon with the long throw to Taylor Thompson for the touchdown. Sean, how does that happen?
I'll tell you,
only one receiver, and she beats
it. It was a single-person route, a double move route.
Well, so far, Miami's been able to stop Mary Rose Roach. Little fake, and now they're going to give it to her. She's got some green in front. She's to midfield. Look at her roll ahead down inside Miami territory. First and goal at the 7. Give goes right up the middle, and she's going nowhere. Miami read that very well. Third down and 8. Little pitch goes to the left side. Roach cuts back inside. Here she goes, bowling her way down. She's inside the 1, right to the goal line, but they say no touchdown. The ball didn't cross the goal line.
Little timeout, little quick snap us. Here we are back to normal play. 4th down.
4th and 6. Bell fades back. She's in trouble. She's in all kinds of trouble, and she's going down. Anik Naylor there with the sack, and that's going to do it for the first half. What a comeback by Miami. Philly looked like they were in control, and Miami came right back.
The first 5 minutes there, you look like last year's defense. No gang tackling, no wrapping up. Start tackling, knock the out of girls, everybody.
Fire the ball and tighten the gap.
They can't stop us.
Shove it in their throat. Hey, wake it up.
Philadelphia got it going on, but Miami's defense has stepped up. And Tom, look at those numbers. We got ourselves one hell of a ball game.
Huge rushing yards, 107-19. Back with the second half of LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2.
This is Friday
We almost left Miami for dead, or at least Philadelphia almost left them for dead. Nice comeback, and now they're right in this game, Sean.
You see that pink bow right there on the back of their helmets and also the gloves? Let's give some love to Cancer Awareness Month and all those who have suffered through it. Thank you, LFL players, for wearing this.
Paul with it, gets it across the 15, still going across the 20 out near midfield. Second and 10. Little pitch back, goes around the left side. That's Thompson. Thompson trying to get open. Now does, and gets down to about the 21-yard line. Third down and 7. Dixon fades back. She wants to throw. Everybody in tight. She's looking long. Got Thompson. End zone. Touchdown. What a catch by Taylor Thompson. Triple teamed, and she still got it. Handoff goes to Lusby. We got a flag down. Lusby cuts back, makes a nice move, runs through a couple arm tackles, gets out to about the 21-yard line. And I think this is going to go against Miami. How is a team going to stop Philadelphia with all the weapons they have offensively?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah. They're not.
If I had that, I'd be coaching 4 teams, Tommy.
Here's the handoff. Here comes Roach. Look at her motor up the field. Inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line.
Mary Rose Roach's name coming into this game. You better recognize NFL rosters. Is there room for a female on your team? Unreal.
Go to the well again. Absolutely. Here she comes. Around the 15, 10, 5, and just pushed out of bounds. First and goal at the 5, and she lost the football. It's loose, and Ananka Dixon's got it. Look out, Dixon's got some green now. She's across the 15, out near midfield, before she's finally driven out of bounds. Ananka Dixon very smartly picks up the fumble. First and goal, football at the 24-yard line of Philadelphia. Miami on a roll now. Dixon fades back, looking long, and this one is picked off. Danielle Gassler's got it. She's out across the 10, cuts back across the 15, just continues to run forward, out to the 20-yard line. As Philadelphia comes to the line of scrimmage now, Bell under center. Fakes the give, fading back, looking long, looking for Heather Roy, and it is knocked away at the last second. Now 2nd and 10, football at the 20. Handoff goes to Roach. Roach trying to get away, fighting territorially right there. Great stop. And a little wardrobe malfunction. How about a wired up right now? Let's listen to Turley.
That's what I'm talking about. Get down. Ref, throw the flag. Throw the flag. Yeah, what? That's what you get.
3rd and forever. 3rd and 19, football at the 11-yard line. Bell fades back after trips to the right side, looking long, looking down the field, and it is almost intercepted. 4th and 19 now. Bell fades back, and here comes Stu Rutgers. Bell's in trouble. She's going down inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. Terrific job again by Miami's defense. Dixon, handoff, goes around the left side, maybe a gain of a yard or so. We'll be right back to the LFL on MTV2.
This is Friday Night Football.
LFL fans, you can now watch full-length games with these gridiron goddesses in high definition by logging on to LFLUS.com. LFL Friday Night Football now available on demand. Back with LFL Friday Night Football on MTV2.
She is the Michael Vick of this league. And Tommy, we got to talk about power rankings. I'm kind of curious where you think on the East and West who the best teams in this league are.
Oh, we've talked about that. That's going to be a tough call right now. Fade back. She's in trouble. She looked for somebody to hand it off to, and now she's in trouble. Dixon trying to run out of it, and she's going down again.
This is a great goal line stand on 4th and 7. Remember, Miami has to throw the football on this play.
Dixon under center, fades back, throws to the left side, and it is incomplete. But hold it. I think we got a flag. 4th down again after the penalty. 4th and goal at the 3-yard line. Dixon looking over center. She'll fade back. Looks into the end zone. She's got to throw it. Heaves it into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Tina Calcavelli.
One of the great matchups in football there. Gassler in the secondary playing Calcavelli. And you know what made that happen? Nice low outside throw by Dixon. Early in the game, I said that odd point's going to come in somewhere because we don't kick extra points. Let's keep an eye on that and wonder how that turns out. 7 points down.
Bell got in a little trouble. She's rolling around the right side and going down. Nice job. Janae Johnson got her with the shirt that she just wouldn't let go of.
I know it's early, but I'm allowed to make predictions. That's what we do.
3rd and long again. Little pitch goes right side. Roach with it, and Roach going nowhere. 4th and 8. Fades back. She wants to throw. She's got pressure. Pressure coming. Rolling back. She's in trouble. Back at the 15. Lost it. Sacked by Miami. And the Miami defense has answered the call.
I saw a flag come in late, Tommy. We'll see who it's against, but that's inexcusable by Bell, who was so sensational in her first start. Let's see what the flag is. Is Miami in great position, or do they do something to give Philadelphia another chance?
Here's the call.
Illegal defense. 3 players blitzed. Penalized 5 yards. Remains 4th down.
Got to throw it again. Little pass goes right side. Lusby's got it. Lusby makes a move inside the 15, down near about the 11-yard line. That's, I think, going to be enough for a first down.
Let's keep an eye on this clock. We're down to 3:20.
Was enough for a first down. Handoff goes to Roach inside the 10, down to the 5, and she fights forward. Touchdown.
What kind of guts will Coach Brown have? Going for 2 here, Tommy.
Going for 2. Who do you give it to? Mary Rose. Roach cuts back, and the extra point conversion is good, and Philly takes a 1-point lead. Next Friday night in San Diego, it's Seattle at 0-2 against San Diego 1-0, and San Diego could have a little quarterback question. Crystal Gray, who's with Baltimore, is now with San Diego, and she can play. Motion now trips to the right side. Handoff goes to Taylor Thompson. Thompson started to throw. Now she's going to run it. The ball is loose, and it looks like Philly's got it. They do. Tyra Lusby there to pick up that fumble. Terrific hands. Great anticipation. Lusby right there.
Unbelievable. Quick turnover here and get the ball right back to Philadelphia.
Now a quick screen pass goes to the left side. Mary Rose Roach with it. And I believe Miami has used their timeout, so this could be it.
And what did Chandler Brown do on the first one? Throws a little quick screen. It's an extension of the run to count that as one of them. As I see the clock ticking down, now all you got to do, take it easy. You run and run, the ball game's over.
And Roach is our game MVP, and she'll get it again. Roach on the left side, inside the 15, down near the 10, and they'll stop the clock there.
Two Dallas team is far better than their record. They could disrupt the playoff picture in the West.
Oh, absolutely. 46 seconds left. Quick throw goes to the left side. Look at her. She's not trying to get anywhere. Just hang on to the football.
So Philadelphia's got to learn here.
Handoff goes to Roach. She'll go right up the middle, and that should do it.
What an MVP performance by that young lady, Mary Rose Roach. This puts a bitter taste in Chandler Brown's mouth because we won, but
she'll look ahead and throw this one. Very smart play. Throw it out of bounds. And a huge win on the road for Philly at Miami.
The things that stick out to me, Tommy, are Ananka Dixon, great performance, but hurt, couldn't be in there for the last drive, and the guts of Coach for Philadelphia, Chandler Brown, to go for two for the win on the road instead of just play for one.
Big win, terrific game. Hope we get the same. See you next week. Good night, everybody.
The gridiron has been reborn, so buckle up your chin strap, boys. The Lingerie Football League is coming to MTV2. What's sexier than smoking hot ladies mixing it up in their undies while going in for the big score? Absolutely nothing.
It's all about winning. When I walk into the field, I want to knock someone's head off. We'll break a nail and get right back out there. It's about being on top.
This ain't no powder puff league, boys. It's the Lingerie Football League, Fridays at 11 on MTV2.